All right, look. Heart of Fire is straight up breaking the game right now. Like seriously, the whole community's going nuts. People are out here pulling god-tier champs left and right, flexing screenshots like it's Christmas morning, out and grinding like their life depends on it. And I get it, this crystal pool is stacked. We're talking some of the most hyped, most wanted, most game-shifting champs we've seen in a long time. So with all that madness going on, I figured, yo, what better time than now to rank these champions from the weakest to the strongest? I mean, everyone's asking the same thing. Who's worth the rank ups? Who's changing the meta? Who do I pray for when I pop my next 7-star crystal? And we're about to answer all of that. But real talk, just because someone's at the bottom of this list, don't get it twisted. Even the so-called weakest Heart of Fire champ is still an absolute unit. These champs are coming in hot, and each one of them brings something wild to the table. Whether it's utility, insane damage, annoying as hell defense, or just raw flex power, they're all a threat. So here's how it's going down. We're starting at number 6, the least insane of the bunch, and we're climbing all the way up to rank number 1, the undisputed king or queen of this entire Heart of Fire roster. The champ that's not just strong, but a straight-up meta-warping menace. I'll break down each one, talk about what they bring, how they fit into the current state of the game, and why they're worth your hype, or maybe not. So, grab your snacks, lock in, and let's dive into the Heart of Fire ranking, from hot to straight-up nuclear. Coming in at number 6, we've got the Ancient, the Unstoppable, the absolute mutant warlord himself, Apocalypse. Now hold up, don't start raging in the comments just yet. I know some of y'all are hardcore Apocalypse fans, and honestly, rightfully so. This dude is a certified monster. He's been wrecking content since the moment he dropped. But look, when you line him up with the rest of these Heart of Fire champions in today's game, he's just a little on the lower side. A little. Still dangerous, still valuable, but not quite keeping up with the top dogs anymore. And honestly, that's not even his fault. APOC came out before Battlegrounds even existed. Back then, it was all about questing, story content, act progression, and that's where Apocalypse absolutely shines. He's still a beast in those modes. Long fights? No problem. Want utility? Covered. Want a tanky champ that stacks debuffs and smashes? Done. He checks those boxes easy. But in today's meta, it's all about speed, control, and making fast moves in high-stakes matchups, especially in Battlegrounds. And that's where APOC starts to feel a little heavy. He takes a bit longer to ramp, his fights can drag a little, and even though he's super tanky, he's not always the cleanest pick in those quick-fire competitive matchups. Now to be fair, he's not a pushover on defense either. Those special attacks? Yeah, they're hella annoying if you're not ready. He can absolutely stall out your opponent's timer with that bulk and those slow, heavy-hitting animations. So if you catch someone slipping, he'll punish. And let's not forget the Horseman synergy. Bro, this is where Apocalypse still goes nuts. You drop a 7-star APOC into your team, turn one of your mutants into a Horseman, and now you've got a mini-god rampaging through the contest. And with champs like buffed Cyclops, Toad, Wolverine, or even Colossus, you're cooking. I mean, straight up Michelin star mutant madness. The damage numbers are disgusting. So yeah, Apocalypse might be number 6, but don't get it twisted. That just speaks to how insane the rest of the Heart of Fire roster really is. Because even the lowest ranked champ here, still a powerhouse, still scary, still relevant. Let me say it loud, Apocalypse ain't washed. He's just chilling in the shadows while the newer champs soak up the spotlight. But trust, he's still got that ancient fire in him, and when you use him right, he melts content. Coming in hot at number 5, it's the oozy, toxic, and freshly upgraded menace, Immortal Abomination. Alright, listen up, this one's kinda wild, because iBomb just went through what I'd call a massive glow-up. Like, not a rework, but definitely a yo, let's fix what's been holding this beast back kind of update. And honestly, it changes everything. Now, for those of you who haven't been keeping up, first off, what are you doing? But second, here's the scoop. Immortal Abomination was always solid, right? Tons of poison damage, nasty debuffs, decent utility. But there was one thing holding him back, especially in Battlegrounds, and that thing's name was Inequity Mastery. Yeah, That toxic little mastery was nerfing our toxic boy's whole vibe. See, inequity reduces your damage based on the number of debuffs on your opponent. And what does iBomb do? Stack debuffs like it's his full-time job, so the more work he did, the less damage he was dealing. Make that make sense. So in Battlegrounds, where like everybody runs inequity, he just couldn't pop off the way he should. He looked good on paper, but in practice, meh. But now? Oh now? That's old news. With these new corrections, bro ignores inequity as long as he's got 3 or 4 poisons up, and if you've ever used him, you know that's easy money. He's gonna hit like a truck, even with a bunch of poisons ticking away. No more being punished for playing his kit the right way. Now, he's rewarded for it. Like he should have been from day one. And wait, it gets better. His acid burn, that acid wash effect, that's been reworked too. Now it acts more like poison, and it reduces the opponent's regen rate, just like a regular poison debuff. That means he's not only hitting harder, but he's also clapping regen-heavy champs and controlling fights better than ever. This buff is legit, y'all. Like, he used to be mid, but now he's scary? Legit. If you pulled him from the Heart of Fire crystal, congratulations, you just pulled a walking bioweapon. iBomb's here to cook, and this time, he's immune to the nonsense that used to hold him back. Toxic, terrifying, and now officially unlocked. All right, now this one might get a few people heated. Coming in at number 4 is Tigra. Yeah, I said it.
What?
Don't flip out. I'm just messing with you. Chill. The real number 4 is Dark Phoenix. Got you for a second, didn't I? Look, I already know some folks are gonna be like, no way she's not top 3. And I feel you. She looks absolutely cracked. Immortality, Nova Flames, and not just temporary ones. We're talking permanent Nova Flames. That kind of damage over time, almost no one's immune to it. It melts through health bars like butter. And defensively, she's already being compared to Serpent, and that's saying something. He's arguably the best defender in the entire game right now. So yeah, Dark Phoenix, she's a straight-up problem. But here's the thing, it's still early. She's brand new, and we haven't fully seen how she performs in real-world scenarios. Battlegrounds, Alliance War, tough questing paths, you name it. Meanwhile, the champs above her on this list, they've been tested. We've seen them dominate, clutch matches, and flip fights. So yeah, she could totally climb up in the rankings soon. Maybe even take that number 1 spot one day. But for now, number 4 feels fair. If you pulled her though, trust me, you're sitting on a time bomb of power. All right, y'all, we've officially made it into the top 3. And coming in hot at number 3 is none other than Tigra. Now this one's a solid lock. I don't think anyone's gonna argue too hard with this spot because Tigra is a certified menace, especially in the hands of someone who actually knows what they're doing. Let's be real, as a defender, she's already a nightmare. One slip up, boom, Deadpool, gone, deleted. She's got that you blink, you die energy. And offensively, good luck outpacing her in Battlegrounds. Because if your opponent knows how to play her right, it's over before you even throw your first special. And the best part? She doesn't even need to be awakened to be scary. Sure, that awakened ability adds some extra spice, helps her ramp a little faster. But she's already cooking straight out of the crystal. It's like putting hot sauce on something that's already on fire. That's why top players in Marvel Contest of Champions legit hate going up against her. She demands attention. You have to plan around her. Because one wrong parry, one mistimed dash, and you're eating a special that ends your whole career. Now, I'll be real with you. Some people absolutely hate playing her. And you know what? I get it. Tigra comes with a price. She's not a pick-up-and-play champ. She wants skill, timing, spacing, discipline. You've got to learn the rhythm of her combos, perfect those backdashes, master that neutral game. But when you do, she rewards you with pure destruction. So yeah, it's a love-hate thing. But if you take the time to learn her, you've got one of the nastiest Battlegrounds champions in the entire game. Number 3, locked, deserved, and terrifying. Let's get into the real chaos now. All right, we're officially in the final 2. And this one, yeah, it might catch a few of you off guard, but hey, it is what it is. Coming in at number 2 is Future Ant-Man. Now hold up, before anybody starts typing in all caps. I love this dude. He's actually one of my personal favorites. I mean, just look at him. The suit, the tech, the animations. He's dripping in style and power. And let's be honest, he's the current king of the tech class. Nobody's questioning that. Offensively? Defensively? He's a freaking wall. That glancing mechanic? Bro, it makes him a nightmare for anyone who walks in without a proper counter. He brings insane damage, reliable control, and that tankiness that makes you feel like a god walking into any fight. And the best part? He's crazy versatile. Great in Battlegrounds, great in questing, great in Alliance War. Dude fits everywhere like a puzzle piece made of pain. But yeah, there's a but. He still lands at number 2. Why? Because the champion at number 1, they're just a little safer, a little more annoying to deal with, and offer a slightly higher value ceiling in the current meta. That's the only reason. It's not about flaws, it's about how high the next champ rises. So don't get it twisted. Future Ant-Man is elite. If you pulled him, you're set. You got the tech class on lock, and you've got one of the most reliable champions in the game right now. Number 2, but only by a sliver. This dude is unreal. You ready for number 1? Rising out of the heart of fire like an absolute legend. Coming in at number 1 is none other than the man himself, Nick freaking Fury. Let's not even play around here. I don't think I need to convince anyone why he's sitting on the throne right now. He's not just a champion, he's a whole damn cheat code in the skill class. This guy? He's got it all. Massive damage? Check. Insane utility? Check. Built-in safety net with that second life? You bet. Super annoying defender that makes people rage quit in Battlegrounds? Oh yeah, Nick Fury doesn't care if it's questing, Battlegrounds, war. He just shows up and makes your life miserable if you're on the wrong side of him. And if you're lucky enough to pull him as a 7-star from this Heart of Fire crystal, you just won the jackpot, bro. He's going to absolutely warp the meta, flip the script, and make people rethink their entire roster strategy. He's that good. And the best part? He ain't new. He's been around, and still, after all these years, he's one of the most feared, most respected, and most desired champions in the entire game. So yeah, no doubt in my mind, Nick Fury takes the crown. And there it is, folks. That's the full breakdown, from number 6 to the king himself. The Heart of Fire champions are straight up game changers, and no matter who you pulled, you're still sitting on a powerhouse. Even the weakest on this list can wreck face in the current meta. That's how cracked this pool really is. Now it's your turn. Who did you pull? Do you agree with the list, or would you shuffle things around? Let me know down in the comments. I want to see your takes. And hey, if you had fun hanging out and ranking these beasts, smash that like button, sub to the channel, and share this with your Alliance fam. We're just getting started, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay sharp, stay lucky, and keep cooking in the contest. Peace.